as well as YouTube, Facebook too.
Facebook, Instagram.
Facebook, everything at Ish Talk TV. You know, we got AJ, Buff Turner. We got Princess
Curry.
Amona.
That's the first time you.
Oh yeah,
Buff
Buff
Turner.
Buff Curry.
What the hell
Buff
is Buff
Curry.
Turner?
Yeah, please
Look,
don't.
man.
That
Buff
sounds
Turner
Look,
sounds like a
man.
1970s
Porn star?
white bully.
white boy.
Back to the Future.
Biff, right? It's him. Who? Buff Turner's. He's coming.
Look.
That's the motherfucker that give you wedgies. Come here.
But you know what though? It's
Every-
Thursday, Lord
For
Show.
sure, for sure.
Lord Show. Yes, Lord Show.
Ish Talk TV,
For sure.
live from the DMV,
Doing
doing
it.
it how it's supposed to be.
I do.
Cheers.
Salute to the veterans.
That's
For
right.
sure, for sure.
Shout out to the Buffalo soldiers of the Civil War times, black soldiers. Respect y'all. Shout out to the Tuskegee Airmen. Shout out to Red Tails. Just shout out to every black person that ever put
Shout
on a
out.
uniform for a country that doesn't appreciate them. We love and respect y'all.
Shout out John I. Morris and shout out Joseph Lee Shelton. Those are both of my grandfathers who served in the army.
Did your granddad serve?
Yes, he did.
Shit.
My grandfather was actually in the Panther Party, and he started like a revolution in San Francisco.
Rest in peace. Good,
Yeah,
great
for
man.
sure, for sure.
They allegedly they trying to revive this bill to give black World War II veterans their spouses living money because they got ripped off from the GI Bill.
Yes,
So,
I'll see.
shout out to them. It came out.
Well, I'll see it when it happens. When the check clears, that's when I'm going to be like, all right.
Let's look at it like this. Our grandfather fought in World War II, right? Most of them niggas dead, G. Most of their spouses are dead. World War II started in 1941 for the United States. Who's still here from that was old enough to fight? So that means you were 19 or older in 1941. Who's still here?
That's a great
Are their
question.
spouses still here? Are you gonna get that to their
The-
kids?
yeah, to the family, right?
Like, cause you just saying, hey, I'm gonna give it to their spouse or them. They gone.
They gone.
They're gone, right? They're gone.
The white people already got their houses.
Yeah,
They already
always
got their money.
they always
they get from home ownership.
yeah, they always want to give motherfuckers flowers when the shits are wilted. Yeah.
Nigga,
Oh, thank you. There's one little speck, one little rose petal in there. Thank you, white man. I sure appreciate you for that.
I sure
appreciate you. Right. You gotta take the hat off, and you bald because you dying. Like, thank you, thank you.
So humbling.
Like, humbly respect you. Mm-hmm. Fuck
Kind of
y'all.
remind me of a previous show where we did the Mom's Mabley and what's the name of the dude that died? Black Panther.
Yeah, you was talking about putting
How the white man put the money in his pocket.
Yes.
But listen, y'all, let me get back to it. Tell them what we're talking about. Make sure you go check out our Ish Brownies.
Yeah.
Our Cash App is Ish Talk TV. Everybody out there in Instagram land. And they blocked us off the Ish Talk Instagram. Fascists.
So we
communists.
right. So we have. So basically,
Communists.
if we talk about, if we basically show juggling asses, we good. But when we talk about real shit, they don't like that. They don't like it. They don't like it. So unfortunately, this is America, sort of. But yes, we're gonna be talking about Kyle Rittenhouse. What tears? One of my faves. Then we're gonna talk about Aaron Rodgers and his white privilege comparisons to MLK. Can't wait for that. Then we're gonna be discussing Kanye West's interview. Then Will Smith, enough is enough. Scotty, should he get his flowers now? We gotta talk about GTA, of course. And then the topic of the night is, can a man get and keep respect in a relationship?
And if anybody want to send their questions or their advice or whatever they're going through, relationship,
For sure.
We've been there. We've been there. This man, me. I've been through my shit. I'm the love doctor.
Look, man. Doctors had to take they had to vaccine themselves to cure polio. So we the doctors here, we didn't vaccine a lot of toxic shit.
I tried it all.
Tried it all. He like, and I'm still here.
Look at me now. Still here.
The Antoine Fisher, yo, we still standing.
Look, for real.
Yeah, so please, y'all. But please, really talk. We need y'all to do these cash apps. Y'all do know that holiday times are the most hardest, difficult times of the year. Can you help us with a Black Friday, please?
We black.
We black. Help us, please. Keep a roof over our head. Rent is due. Car notes are due. Insurances are due.
For sure.
Birthdays are coming up. But that's just it's Scorpio season, the greatest season of all time.
Boy, definitely got a birthday.
Really?
next week.
Yes, the water season. You know why? Because we like to be in things wet.
All right, man. First topic, man.
Skip.
Thanksgiving, and y'all gonna what you gonna do?
Thanksgiving, man. Of course, spend time with my mom, and that's spend time with the family. Go see my family. For the lonely people out there, if you got extra chairs, I'm gonna need them. I'm gonna need them off of you, and then I gotta steal food. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta jump from house to house. That means 30 prayers, but that's all right as long as I get my fucking refrigerator filled. Good to go. Good to go.
I'm going over to some bland food. I said, can I bring my food? I know the person, they don't got no taste buds, but shit. But
that ain't right.
Ain't no Lowry's in the house. Ain't no onion powder. Ain't no seasoned salt.
I ain't want to taste the food.
Oh no.
Where'd you gonna go?
I don't know yet.
We just spoke on that time we went over your house. We were drunk as fuck.
Drunk as fuck.
Oh, 1800, y'all. That's when 1800 just came out. We crushed that shit. Some of the greatest food ever. Because it was catfish, chicken, mashed potatoes, and the shit was good. We inhaled it. 3 grown-ass young men just...
These niggas showed up drunk as hell.
Already.
I came out to the car drunk with them. Then we went back in the house. Of course, and anytime... My family is just straight alcoholics. So it's already bottles inside too. So we go in there, drink some more, and just eat everything in sight.
Yeah.
Eat everything.
And this was in our 20s, y'all. So that means the early 20s. So this was
2012.
Yes. This was when everybody was going through their escapades.
Yeah. All of us was lost.
Right.
All of us was lost.
Y'all ever seen Peter Pan, nigga? The Lost Boys? This was us. So all that food got lost in our bellies, and we just kept eating and eating. That was a good time, though.
I want to ask something.
What's up?
Good,
we got a troll.
We have a troll?
Yeah, we got a troll. We got a mole.
Nigga, is it Instagram, nigga?
We got a mole in the organization.
The fuck?
Somebody, I know who it is. You know who it is. He commented on the last video. Apparently, he was offended that we made fun of your education. He said twice. He commented, y'all making fun of this man because of his education. Where'd y'all get your degrees from?
Wait,
and then a week later, he gonna respond back. I know y'all seen my comment. What school y'all go to?
Hold on, time out. We make fun of AJ?
Remember when he said he did his research?
Yeah. Okay. Look, AJ did no fucking research on that fucking topic. Yeah. It wasn't about AJ's education. It was about him saying I did my research.
Did you answer though?
No.
What did you answer?
I don't got time for that.
Oh,
I'm addressing it right now.
I'd have answered. You should have answered. You should have said something.
Fuck that nigga, G.
Fuck that nigga.
Fuck that nigga.
Motherfucker playing drums. Fat ass people playing drums. Oh, know your role and shut your fucking mouth.
Look, time out.
HR.
I called the fat shame.
Right, HR. This is HR. This is like a situation at work when two people are arguing.
Don't try to start no shit asking what I went to fat nigga hit you up university.
Look.
Drum solo university. Bitch ass.
Who is this nigga? I gotta go on the Instagram and see.
Jared Lipo. Jared
who?
Leptard.
It's a white dude.
Jared Lip Shits. He know him. But anyway. Fuck him. We ball.
And I'm proud of AJ for getting his degree.
We're not degree shaming.
Let's say what the fuck.
We liberty shaming.
No, I'm not even.
I'm liberty shaming.
Nigga.
Them niggas have been. It's been wild. It's like being. In a way, it's like being cool with a snitch.
Fuck no.
Yes, it is. The way Liberty is right now, you was friends with that dude. Like, yo, but your man snitching over there. You be like, what? Boss man over there called him snitching.
Mm-hmm.
Man, when AJ told me he was graduating early this year, nigga, I was proud.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't mad at that shit.
We ain't hating.
Yeah.
I appreciate you. But you know,
that nigga ain't do no research.
I
know that for sure.
I did my research.
That nigga ain't do no research.
I did my research.
What the fuck were we were we even talking about what AJ said?
When I said like
women who
no, remember we had our guest that week who said that I did not like the sisters, or I'm too hard, I'm too mean, and then All I said was, hey, well, if they want to come on the show, they can talk about it. And
You
then
said
I'll
according
just,
to your research,
yeah,
something.
according to my research,
And it-
statistically, they fucked up in the game.
And I just started laughing.
And I know. You was on that them stars, them ish stars.
Cause nigga, you said according to your research.
Yeah. Nah, you was halfway across the Milky Way by then.
No, for sure. I was high as shit.
Yeah, we know, cause you was like this.
I was high as
You
shit.
was you snapped out of it every now and then when you heard something crazy. Nah, I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that. I don't know about all
I
that.
don't know about all that, Skip.
But either way, though, if you got something to say, anybody, we respond. We respond. So if you want to respond, respond. If you want to respond, respond. If I respond, I'll respond. So by all means, there was a time Bmore was like, I responded to somebody so bad, he was like, all right, man, you're going too deep into this. I was like, I can't do it. I got to do it. She got to pay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't even like.
No, it's all right to respond. Look, we once again, accountability and same energy. That's my go-to thing.
Same energy.
Same energy.
Double standard and
no. Same energy and accountability. So if you go tit, I'm gonna go for tat. You go low, I'm gonna go lower. You know, I know Michelle said we go aim low, they go high. Nah, I can't do that, Lord. Can't do that. I'm gonna go low as I can.
So on to this white boy, right?
Oh yes, Mr. Rittenhouse.
So this nigga in the middle of he's giving his testimony of the events of the night where he murdered two people during them riots in Minneapolis.
Kyle Rittenhouse.
Yeah, Kyle Rittenhouse. So he's just started these fake ass, this just a herky jerky motion where he's like, right? Not one single wet, moist tear.
He said single moist.
Nothing. It's all theatrics.
He looked constipated when he did it.
Veins start popping out in his forehead because he's trying his best to give some type of emotion. His lawyer's like, Kyle, take a deep breath. And he's just like, yeah. And it's like, dog, this is fake. It's for one, the judge said that that the prosecution cannot refer to the victims as victims. The people murdered, you can't call them victims or murdered, but you can refer to them as looters or rioters. Then what was it, AJ? With the judge's phone rang,
and it basically had a
Trump's
song.
theme
It
song.
was a Trump campaign song. So that was an embarrassment right there. First of all, how do you have phones in court?
Time out.
We've all been to court in here.
We all been to court.
No phones
are allowed.
You turn your shit off. You turn it down. You turn it on vibrate silent.
Yeah.
For the judge to have his phone ring and for his fucking ringtone to be Trump's campaign song, come on.
I need investigations.
How is he even allowed to try this case at this point?
Family.
It's like, so we gotta get them motherfucker up out of here.
Family, I've been to court many a time.
For sure.
And I've seen this. I had this case when I had to keep coming back to the same judge, and
they take that shit out.
And he knew me.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Moore.
He yelled. He gave me a hard time, but he never was like that judge yelling at that prosecutor. Did you see that video of you would seem like the judge was defending Kyle Rittenhouse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He said, "You can't use that information." I'm like, what the fuck?
Like, wait.
Of course, the prosecutor has the right to use information saying that earlier that day, Kyle Rittenhouse said, "If I didn't have my gun, I'll shoot one of you looters," or something like that.
Yeah.
You can't use that in court, but if it was a black dude, they're gonna bring up his picture.
That's a motive
on MySpace.
Yep.
Slim, that's motive.
And
Kyle's lawyer said that the judge shouldn't allow any more black pastors to be allowed in the courtroom because they're coming for political reasons and for photo opportunities instead of they're not there to support the family. They're only there to persuade the jury. Bruh, it's only one black person on that jury.
Yep.
So you telling me, for one, court cases are public. So anyone from the public can come in as long as there's space. So you telling me no more black pastors or anyone that's going to support the prosecution is allowed in? That's
exactly.
bullshit.
And the court system is treating him as a scared young kid, right? He's a scared young kid defending for his life. Now, let's look at it that way. The courts are actually trying to do it the way that it's supposed to go for everybody, right? So he's a scared kid. If a Jamal Hendrickson did some shit like that, he would have been a threat, just like you said. with the weapon, and then they would have charged him with intent to kill. They would have gave him all kind of shit.
That's what I was telling you.
So
AJ.
that fake ass crying, like Ron always says, the system ain't broke, y'all. The system is working the way it's supposed to work because those cries, oh my God. And shout out to LeBron for what tears. That's some real shit. LeBron, I respect you for that. I'm glad you spoke up for that because that is some complete bullshit. Man, I'm trying to figure out who had a worse apology, who had a faker one, him or Travis Scott. They both in the running.
When you saw the camera, when he was crying, the camera cut to his mom, and his mom started crying too. And somebody was trying to console her, and then you can see her crying, but then she started laughing, and then the lady says, "The camera's on you," and then she started crying again.
Yeah. Now.
And I had to look back at all the videos that was happening of Kyle Rittenhouse that happened like earlier that day, whatever.
Yeah.
He was walking up to people asking if they need any help, but then the black dudes were like, "Yo, you were just out here trying to get the fuck away from us," and that's what led to him getting attacked or shooting those people.
No, yeah,
and what really hurt, which is he's probably going to get off because it's self-defense.
Yeah,
he said that one of the people that got shot testified. His dumb ass said, "When I had my hands up, he didn't shoot, but when I came at him, he shot me." So that's damning. That's damning. Yeah.
We all know that this man was just out there to start shit and instigate.
High school dropout. His mom drove him over there.
Yeah.
The gun is not in his name.
Yeah.
So, and when he got out, he went to a bar to celebrate.
Yeah.
At 17.
At 17. How was he able to have an assault rifle at age 17?
It wasn't his.
That's my point. Where was the charge? Why wasn't he charged? Why wasn't he arrested? Why wasn't he detained? How come that weapon wasn't taken from him? This is the example of white privilege in America. You are seen as someone standing up for your constitutional rights that benefit you, that is for you. But when black people buy weapons legally anyway for self-defense, we're investigated or we're looked at as if we're starting something. So yeah, Ron's already said this plenty of times on the show. You can go back and watch plenty of them. The system is working the way it's supposed to. So if he get off, and remember, anytime when black people get one little decent justice in the system, that means they got to balance it out. They look, the justice system is Thanos.
One OJ, you get 10.
Right, you get they got to balance it. It's a balance. So okay, we gave you George Floyd. So now we gotta give Rittenhouse. We gotta help him out. We ain't gonna ruin his life.
One hand wash the other.
Right, exactly. That's what they do. All right, look here now. We're gonna give you him. Cause that cop wasn't enough.
ain't that prize or something? You give me
him. You know what I'm talking about? The fuck you out in the house, bringing in the bitch house. The fuck you gonna do with it? Yes.
This nigga just say one hand wash the other. Like
It do. That's exactly how it is. Look, you give us him, we give you him, and we look at it. You know what I'm talking about? The fuck you talking about? A murder like it ain't Rittenhouse.
Hey, so this is gonna, like you said earlier, the Ahmaud Arbery case, and when you compare both of them with the Kyle Rittenhouse is. I wonder how the white people are going to spin this because he's really a vigilante, and we all know how white people feel about vigilantes and militias.
Yeah, they love it.
So he's going to get off on this, but I feel like on the Ahmaud Arbery thing, those hicks, they might get charged.
No, they will because
I feel like it's the reason there's double standards on how the media coverage is giving Kyle Rittenhouse and not we got both of them happening at the same time. How go ahead.
Well, no, in the system, even white people know how to give up certain people that they don't like. Those are two white hick trash hillbilly fucks. Let them rot because they're not really of value. Look, that's the scary thing about white society in America. They can value their own like that. White trash don't need them. Rittenhouse, that's a young 18-year-old kid with a future to influence others. We have to save him. We have to keep him going because he can influence the next generation. They don't give a fuck about them two fat hicks. And they got caught on camera, so let they ass rot. They did. White people will be like, "Hey, yeah, you're not enough for the cause. The cause don't need you.
Yeah.
You're gonna take this L."
Sometimes they're sacrificed.
Yeah, just like for Floyd. Floyd is that cop is that sacrifice. Look, we don't really need you
They had to
anymore.
take for the George Floyd. They had a whole
Well,
lot
that's
of
what I'm saying. It was
variables.
damning
Police
evidence.
had to fucking stand
Yeah,
up.
it was so much evidence and so much shit occurred. Like, yo, you know you about to take this L, right? You know you gotta do this. Now for this Rittenhouse motherfucker, no, they're gonna do everything because, like I said, like Thanos, everything is with balance. They're like, look, we need to. You said one hand wash the other. Like, look, we gave you this, all right. It ain't too much going on now. Shit, too much going on.
The thing with the Kyle Rittenhouse case is it's not on camera. We didn't see it. If we saw Kyle Rittenhouse shoot these people, it would be much more damaging than us not seeing it and just getting people's.
I thought it was video.
No, there's no
tussling for the gun or something.
No, what Ron is saying though, with the Floyd situation, the evidence was way too much for you to. It's too much, but isn't that scary for us? You have to have all that kind of evidence.
Y'all gotta see.
You gotta see it. If you you gotta see all. Yes, no, that's real. You have to see him die at the end. It's a snuff for black people to get justice. It's a snuff film, really.
And hold on, because I don't want to forget this. And it goes back to the George Zimmerman case for the murder of Trayvon Martin. That was like a moment. It was like, okay, look, this is a older gentleman killing black youth, killing a young black man. This is a young white man killing, was it two or three people?
I think it was two.
One.
Yeah, okay, so he shot three people. But this is a young white man which is the face of America. When foreigners say that they hate America, they're not picturing us.
Nope.
When they say that they hate America, they are picturing a young white dude that's going to get out of jail and go straight to the bar. So when Trayvon was murdered, that was a picture of what they want to die in this country.
Yeah.
What they want to control in this country. Him, on the other hand, don't worry, Kyle, we got you.
Right. Yeah.
Like, we gonna take care of you. Like that's just what it is, and it's a sad case. It
really is, and it's gonna continue, unfortunately, because as you said, if it's not caught on camera,
for sure,
that's the damning thing. Other witnesses can say all of it, and it don't mean shit. But did you see it though?
What's the gentleman in Texas where a young white female officer broke into his house and killed him? It was like Bohan something.
But Bohan John.
Yeah, murdered him in his house and still got off. Hugged the judge. Hugged his brother after being found not guilty for his murder.
That was like that white woman in Kansas went into a house and shot somebody, and she got off in their house, in their home, on their property, in the place, and to be safe. So yeah,
Breonna Taylor died in her bed.
Yeah,
if it's not footage of it,
no,
you have no shot.
We have no shot, and you have nothing.
Sad. Like, this shit is crazy.
Yeah, and that's just the way the system. You always say it. It's remember because people always say, "Oh, we need to fix it." And what did you say? You would say, "No, the system is working the way
it's working exactly the way it's supposed to."
And history has shown you that. This is why it's important for you to know the history of the law. So when people try to say, "Oh, that's not how it is," oh no, the origins of the law was built on oppressing people of color. So this is why we say what we say. It's not that we don't like. People used to ask me about the fuck the cops thing. I'm like, it's not about hating cops. It's about saying fuck against the discrimination that we're going against and the brutality. And unfortunately, in America, like I love how people say peace gets things. No, it doesn't. We had a war to fucking get our independence. You think taxation without representation didn't happen without blood? Hell, they couldn't even take up for it. Remember we had that argument, like even they had to set up Indians at the Boston Tea Party. So trust me, America is run by violence. I don't want to hear it. No,
right now,
yeah,
we at a point where white people thinking that their liberties are taken away. Black people feel like their liberties are getting taken away. Aaron Rodgers, he quoted the great MLK.
Man, fuck him.
What did he say?
Man, fuck that motherfucker. Talking about he compared.
What did the NFL star Aaron Rodgers.
All right,
of the Green Bay Packers.
Let's just throw that out there. First of all, he didn't get the vaccine. He said he was immunized. He lied on TV and said he had that shit, but he didn't. He talked about he went to some experts, but they were some
Joe Rogan.
Yeah, there was some MMA fighter and a comedian and shit. Didn't listen to scientists, people with actual coats who've been studying viruses for years, and then got fined $13,000. Which ain't shit. 14. I'm sorry, 14. And then the Green Bay Packers got fined $300,000. But the reason why the NFL didn't do more because they're just as guilty. He's been walking around there for weeks, no months.
Doing press conferences.
Doing press conferences and going to events without being vaccinated. Carson Wentz isn't vaccinated. He got his mask on. So the point is, we were talking around about this earlier. It's like, it's just, I don't think anybody of color would have gotten away with that shit. And the simple fact that the league did it is that they did this. It shows you that they knew what was going on too.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers, his luck ran out. He thought most likely he wasn't going to get the shit, and he got it. That's the only reason this is coming to light now. If he wouldn't have never gotten COVID, he would still continue to do this shit. But to quote MLK, Aaron, fuck you.
What did he say?
He talking about going against oppression and shit like that, but you're gonna compare black people's struggle of centuries of oppression, dominance, brutality, just because you want to have your fucking way over a virus that's hurting everybody, even though everybody got to apply by the same rules, and he didn't even apologize for what he did. You a piece of shit for that, and you're a liar.
He went on after he got caught. He went on the Pat McAfee show.
Yeah.
Yes.
First, he had a different tone from the first interview that he did. In the second interview, he's acting like he's using all the buzzwords, cancel culture and Dems and Republican mob and so.
The problem with Aaron, people like that, it ain't just Aaron, but people of him, they're dangerous because
why are they dangerous? Because
that's the type of motherfucker who thinks he's so arrogant and self-absorbed by himself. He thinks he's better than people. Like he's the type where he'll say, "You're beneath me."
Do you think he's better? He thinks that, or he just thought that, hey, I don't want to deal with this backlash.
No,
so I'm just gonna say
both. That's what narcissist motherfuckers and like him are. It's all about them. He didn't want to deal with the consequences because if he didn't get vaccinated, they'd be like, okay, well, why are you talking to us without a mask? Why are you not getting it? What is your stance on it? He don't want to handle that shit. So a guy like Aaron, shit is sweet. Like, honestly, there's no difference between him and how Cam's ego was back in the day with the Panthers. Not to say it's a bad thing, but those type of people with their personalities, when shit is going good, they're cocky, they're laughing and making jokes and all this. But when they losing, it's dead silence. Like, people, like, I know Brett Favre could be an asshole in this time, but you see how big of a dickhead Aaron is. I don't want to hear nothing about Favre anymore about, No, Aaron's problem is when they drafted Jordan Love, he thought his time wasn't gonna be over. Motherfucker, you 37 years old. Of course they gotta think about the future. Who the fuck is you? You thought what you did. See, now you know how Brett Favre felt. Your time is, in the words of my nigga Willie Beeman said, and his time is over. Your time might be over, Aaron. You only got one fucking ring. You're good, but I put you in the same boat as a Drew Brees. You got one ring, bro. You're good. But you were great. You got tangibles better, but you're not in GOAT status.
I'm
to
about
me.
to say, I ain't gonna say that because like
he's not in GOAT status.
It's a lot of niggas that that only got one ring,
but they don't
got zero rings. But I can tell you, Aaron Rodgers, I'm gonna say top 5 best talents I've seen.
Oh no, we're never gonna question his talent. No, top five
best talent I've ever seen at the quarterback position.
Absolutely,
is that.
He got it. He got it up here. I'll never take that back. Aaron's tangibles up here, but he ain't got this.
Let's get back to the fines. Let's get back to the fines.
Yeah, like it's hundreds of players in the NFL
that got fined.
No, that are not vaccinated.
Yep.
Like it's hundreds of players in the NFL that are not vaccinated, but they follow
protocol.
Yeah, they follow the protocol, and if you violate that protocol, it's $14,500 for every time you do it. I think it's 10 players from the Raiders, but overall it's been like 40 something players that have been Fine.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron Rodgers is just the latest. His thing was though how those other players, they just ain't never said nothing about it. Like when I guess they haven't been asked because they aren't Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is going to get asked, "Are you vaccinated?" Because he's Aaron fucking Rodgers.
He's Aaron fucking Rodgers.
So when you go out there and they say, "Are you vaccinated?" and you say, "I'm immunized." What the fuck is immunized?
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck that means. So I'm gonna take it as okay. Aaron's vaccinated.
Right.
He said he did his research. He said that he got it earlier, and he got the natural stuff that can fight it off. And shit like
save that shit. Save that shit.
How y'all feel about when people say they do their own research?
No,
when it comes to the vaccine.
No, you can
Aaron
do.
and AJ somewhere sitting in the.
No. The difference is when people say they do their own research, because I know it's a funny like gag, but if you're qualified to do that shit,
nah, man.
no, seriously, because scientists do research, history majors do research, math people you have to do certain research, like analytic people do research, but a motherfucker like Aaron is like, yo, punk ass ain't out here doing this certain type of research.
We all could do our own.
No, you can doing.
AJ, are you vaccinated?
Yes, I'm vaccinated.
I'm vaccinated. B, are you vaccinated? Okay, look, so I'm vaccinated.
I mean immunized.
My son's mom is vaccinated, right? But now they're opening up from 5 to 12 to be vaccinated. So we had this conversation about, signing him up for the vaccination. And she was ready to do it with the quickness, right? And I was like, hey, I pulled the AJ.
Train is coming.
Look, no. This ain't no cool train. Because I told her, I'm cool with Trey being vaccinated. But I don't want Trey to be the first round of vaccinations. The same way I waited to see which is the best vaccination to take, which one ain't fucking niggas up. I'm going to see how it reacts to how the first 200,000, 300,000 people react. I don't want my son to be the first group. Let him chill. Let's see how these other babies react. See who else grow extra pinky.
I don't want to see no elementary school.
Yeah. And then once we see this is cool, but I think it's only one. I think it's just Pfizer. It's the only one that's doing the kids. So we're going to see how they react. And after that, I have no problem with my son getting vaccinated.
No, not at all. Yeah, it's just with the research thing. If you're qualified, like scientists are I'm gonna put I know every scientist ain't always gonna tell you the truth, but exactly. I'd rather listen to them more than a fucking comedian or MMA fighter.
First of all,
I'm sorry, I'm not gonna put my trust into what these motherfuckers say. I'm gonna be like, did you go to school for this? Did you specialize in this? Well, how long were you in this field for this?
What they do is they use this term, do your own research, or it's your body and shit like that.
Yeah, it is.
When they want it to be your body.
You a football player. You bang your head every day.
You like,
why do you care?
No, it's like this. You can do your own research, but doing research and actually understanding the research are two different things. So yes, Google is out there to do some research, but that ain't real research. You got people that read books, that listen to other professionals, that do shit like that. That's all I'm saying. Aaron Rodgers is the type that he goes, I listen to a couple other motherfuckers out there say something. You be like, all right, motherfucker. Aaron, you a piece of shit for comparing comparing black struggles to that shit, because motherfucker, first of all, you are paid handsomely. You were never worried about money for the rest of your days. This was about you not listening because you have this white privilege. That's Aaron Rodgers in a nutshell. You can't tell me what to do. I'm Aaron Rodgers.
Stop comparing Aaron Rodgers shit to Kyrie Irving shit.
That's what everyone's doing.
It's two different fucking things, dog.
Why is it two different things?
Because like people saying that Aaron Rodgers is getting like a pass on shit, while Kyrie Irving is getting demonized for shit.
They gave Stephen A. a hard time.
No, he deserved that hard time. Stephen A. deserved it.
No, he doesn't. Because Stephen A.'s thing has never been with Kyrie not getting vaccinated. Stephen A.'s thing has been the same thing that I say about Kyrie. The same thing a bunch of people say about Kyrie. Kyrie's been in the NBA for 10 seasons. Mm-hmm. How many times has Kyrie played over 70 games? Last year, he took 2 weeks off. Mm-hmm. They asked his GM, they asked his coach, have you spoken to Kyrie? No, we have not spoken for Kyrie. Mm-hmm. We have not spoken to Kyrie. Kyrie's going to find a reason to not play basketball. Mm-hmm. He's going to find a reason to be a headline. The earth is flat. He's going to find a reason for it to be about him. That's Stephen A's thing with Kyrie. It's nothing to do with the vaccine. It's just, it could have been no vaccine. Kyrie Irving was going to find a reason to miss basketball. he was gonna find a reason to say, "Hey, everybody, look at me," because that's just him. He's a fucking
Loafer, freeloader.
like he's just a look at me type of
what's
person.
your beef with Kyrie?
No, dog. My beef.
You had an
no,
issue
no,
with him
look,
when he was
no.
protesting.
My beef with Kyrie is always look at me. Like it's like dog. I'm not a LeBron James fan. I don't give a fuck about LeBron James winning championships. But you were literally on a team with LeBron James. You made the game-winning shot in the NBA Finals to win, and you left that team the very next season because you weren't the focal point.
You didn't want to be Robin.
Dog, you could have been on championship 3 by now, Kyrie.
I understand.
But everywhere you go, he left Cleveland with the Boston with the 2 Eastern Conference Finals without him. The second he started playing, they was out in the first round. He goes to Boston. I mean, he goes to Brooklyn. He was then that's when he started missing games for different reasons, for personal reasons, for religious reasons, for everything. And it's just like, dog, Kyrie, just play back. We believe. I want you to express yourself. I want you to be who you are as a black man.
Yeah.
But dog, why does everything always have to be about you?
I see what you're trying to say.
Like,
and Steven tried to explain this. Steven said he doesn't like the fact that these guys came to Brooklyn for him because of
they
what
were
he's
going
saying.
to go to the Knicks. Kevin Durant wanted to go to the Knicks. He went to Brooklyn because Kyrie said, "Come on, let's go to Brooklyn."
You know, and I can get to that, but to a certain extent because I'm still about same energy. Aaron Rodgers is the fucking quarterback. That's the most important. That's the most important position on the team.
That's a leader.
That's a leader. Yeah, no, both are still leaders. You can be a leader on the team for both sports, but as the quarterback, they're gonna follow your command. They're going to. You are the captain and the general of that motherfucker.
And how many games has Aaron Rodgers missed?
No, it ain't about missing.
No, that's Stephen A's point. That's his only point.
Yeah, but
that's his only point.
But for Stephen A, I need you to still have the same fucking energy. Put the same disgust on it as you did with Kyrie. You should have been yelling because Kyrie told the truth. Aaron fucking lied. No. What if somebody else out there gets sick and dies because of what Aaron Rodgers did?
That's about the vaccine. Stephen, this has been going on since 2011 with Kyrie Irving.
I get it.
This is nothing new.
Hey,
that's the thing.
I get what you're saying.
That's the thing with Kyrie Irving. No, this is nothing new.
Kyrie blows me with the fact, like you just said, it's a me. I want this to be there.
World, guys.
So I get what you're saying. You're saying.
2015, LeBron tweeted, "Fit out, don't." No. He said, "Fit in, don't fit out."
Right.
Everybody thought he was talking about Kevin Love. He was talking about Kyrie fucking Irving.
Basically, what you're saying is, Kyrie, just play a full season, nigga.
It's like,
play a full season, nigga.
Just give me 82.
Can you just help us play basketball?
Just play. You got the skills. Put the old man costume down and play.
You like Kyrie's a beast. It's just dog.
It's just play the fucking game.
Can you just help us on the court?
It's like,
can y'all just help us on this show?
Right.
Ish Talk TV. Our cash app is Ish Talk TV. One word. We got Champagne Ron. We got Buff Turner.
No, Buff Curry.
We got Princess Zamunda here.
Kyrie, the court is flat, not the earth.
Yes.
Exactly.
We got Ish Brownies, Ish Hoodies. Let's move on to Travis Scott. A lot of things has happened. The recent shit I saw was they found one of the security guards there. They interviewed him. He said
I left.
He said, "Yo, they were looking for people. I got hired through text. I just showed up. I didn't give them my ID, and they put me right in the front. And he saw people. He saw people like take their last breath.
Damn.
So it must be some sort of malpractice, whatever.
It's gotta be
some shit that was happening. But what do y'all feel about Travis Scott and Astro World and the Sick Demons and the low frequency music?
All right, look.
Demonic stuff that he has.
All I'm gonna say is this: as a Travis Scott fan, someone that's been to Travis Scott concerts, I seen like a 14-year-old died. I saw like a 9-year-old was injured.
That was very stupid.
It's
I saw
like,
the video.
Why the fuck are children at Travis Scott concerts?
I got an answer for that, but go ahead.
Look, Travis Scott makes mosh pit music. I got one of the fucking biggest lumps in my life being at a Travis Scott concert. You're going to, if you're on the floor and you're not in the seats, you're going to throw elbows. You're going to get bumped. You're going to be pushing. That's just what it is. His music is mosh pit music. He's telling you, tear the club up, like he's literally screaming, "Knock that nigga out!" While like while he's on stage. That's his environment. He's a suburban kid that grew up on rock music. He's not rapping about guns and drugs and killing. He's rapping about mosh pit rock star shit. So when you know you in this environment that you listen to his music, you know what the fuck he's talking about. You know what he's getting into. You could just pull up Travis Scott concert on YouTube. You see videos from 6 years ago. Mosh pits, niggas getting knocked the fuck out. Why are you bringing children in there? That's fucking insane. Whoever put this together, because Travis Scott is not the
Rock
owner of
Nation?
the venue. Yeah, I heard that too. I pray it's not. I think it was Live Nation.
Right, we gotta do research.
I'm sorry, Live Nation. My bad.
But whoever hired the venue was in charge of the staffing. That's who deserves the blame on this, not fucking the artist.
The artist doesn't.
Like, my job is to come here and perform. My job is not to hire the staff. My job is not to make sure we have the EMT.
I'm not hiring security.
Exactly. What the fuck? Like, why is this being put on the artist? Since when does the artist hire the EMT and the security? Like, listen and think to this. Listen to what you're saying. You want the artist to hire EMT? That's fucking retarded.
From what I got from it, the reason why kids were there. Travis Scott is he's a big artist to the young people, and he's actually on the Fortnite. And the music that's on Fortnite is not no dirty mosh pit shit. It's clean shit. And I understand how some parents might want to send their kids or go with their kids to take their kids to a Travis Scott concert. From what I got was he's working with how many Astro Worlds had
this is like the fourth one.
The fourth one?
Yeah.
He's from there?
Yeah. He's from Houston.
Yeah, he's the native boy.
Okay.
But this is the first time they had it in like that little field area. It's usually inside of an arena. In an arena, they have seats. It's like you have the mosh pit area, and then you have the seats, but it's controlled. It's about like 14,000 people that can fit into an arena. 15,000 people. This was like a field. It was
outside.
Like 50,000 people there.
I was maybe 2 months ago. I was in Target at Starbucks, being nosy. Got one of those young kids to make my drink. Another co-worker's there. They're talking, and I'm listening. You know, I'm looking somewhere, but I'm listening. They talking about how they went to a Travis Scott concert, and it was crazy. And then when this happened, I'm like, wow, these motherfuckers. It was a white kid, and the people that died was white, right?
Yeah.
Travis Scott, and then I don't listen to his music. He's one of those artists that gets so many he's sponsorships. He has a whole machine behind him. Them motherfuckers was not prepared for this. But he has a history. There's videos people show of him. Somebody he was mosh pit and someone took his shoes and he told them, "Get that nigga," and that type of shit.
Ass. Yeah.
And then the video of him in the black and white doing like how I get caught cheating. You guys, my heart is broken.
That's that fake going to work.
Side of him and Kevin Hart like this.
Yes, that's that fake. I'm going to work. I'm sick for work. Look, he had to. I'm sick. I don't want to go home.
My heart is broken.
Yeah,
motherfucker, you don't have no heart.
No,
you are suburban. You love this mosh pit music. You love this.
So why does that mean he doesn't have a heart?
Hold on. I've learned that live concerts, when they put this music out, they turn it on some low frequency shit to have you go crazy.
Yeah. The 808, that's in your lowest chakra.
So yeah, the lowest one of those. Yeah.
It brings it out of you.
It brings all the weird shit out of you. So if you want to build that energy and you want to have people walk into your mouth when you walk in, it's some.
Look,
you guard you. How you feel about it, AJ?
I mean,
Black people don't like.
I hear what their
music. So I'm surprised you like him.
I hear what people are saying, but at the end of the day, it's more. I'm not about to blame.
You sound like.
I'm not about to blame the demand.
You sound like Skip.
Oh yeah,
I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, I understand, and I agree with you almost everything. But Or I could have been a Stephen A. Here's where you're wrong.
Sorry, my bad. Go ahead.
No, I mean, it's so easy to just blame demonic shit, but at the same time, it just shows you how society we're some fucking selfish people in the States, because Ron just said it clearly. Demons didn't make you take your fucking child, 9-year-old child, to a fucking concert.
Stupid.
That's for adults.
Stupid.
Ron, that's real. I'll be wanting to slap people when I like. Remember when we went to that concert in DC, the Broccoli Festival?
Yeah, I was gonna bring
I
that
saw
up.
kids there with Doja Cat, and they were singing "Juicy," and their daughter is literally probably less than 13. I wanted to slap the shit out of them parents. Like, what the fuck are you doing, bringing your kid? But then had the nerve. One of them had to get the nerve to get mad when they saw a couple making out. Now, mind you know Broccoli Festival. It's outside of the stadium.
Exactly.
It ain't in the stadium. It's outside. So what are you doing? Allowing you are exposing your children to this shit for whatever reason. So it ain't just no demonic frequency and all that shit. At the end of the day, it is just a society of selfish motherfuckers out here doing shit for whatever reason. Now that it's not Travis's fault 100% that these people want to hurt people. No, I'm not saying.
I got a comparison. I'm gonna let you finish.
No, my only thing is I'm not gonna give him all the responsibility, because you said the people around him should have handled this shit better. Security, the people. No, my only issue with him is
stabbing motherfuckers.
Yeah, my only issue with him is when he instigated the shit, like you said, with that shoe shit and telling that boy get off the stage and all that. Like, there's ways of handling things. I don't appreciate how he did it.
I want to stick to what happened at this concert, because that shoe shit didn't happen at this concert.
Right, that's something else.
Him telling somebody to get off stage, it didn't happen at this concert.
Yeah.
Hold on, but he did get
concert,
charged for inciting violence at concerts.
Yeah, prior.
He
bro,
got charged for that. So he knows
concert.
People get fucked up at his concert.
Yeah, I'm talking about this, and at this concert is footage of him stopping.
He did stop it. He did
telling them to stop the music and say, "Hey, can we get somebody over? Can we get somebody over there to him?"
No, he did stop it. He did stop
he's down.
He did
he's
stop
down. Hey, come on, let's go. He said it. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get to him. Let's get to him. Let's get to him. Because somebody was in there clearly passed the fuck out. So he's like, yo, can we get somebody over there to help this person?
Yeah.
But if it's 50,000 people, I can't see what's going on in that section over there. Luckily, that person that he stopped the music for was in the front. You can't see everybody in 50,000 people.
And you can't control what 50,000 other people do. That's why I said people want to use the demonic shit. Like, no. First of all, a lot of people turn up before fucking concerts. We turned up. Like you said, a lot of drugs, a lot of shit like that. So So how about the demons?
Exactly.
What if the demons are the
they
drugs?
Gonna get their money.
What if the demons are the drugs? What if the people are the actual demons? You see what I'm saying? People want to use that excuse. No, you just a
demons attract demons.
No, yeah, you just a motherfucker who went there too much on shrooms and you got too much into the music and you did what you did. Own your accountability to your own shit.
To get stampede?
No, that means you doesn't. No, it doesn't. You don't deserve anything. But
that doesn't mean Travis deserves the blame.
Right. That not all of it. Now, like I said, does he have responsibility in certain shit? Absolutely.
On this particular day, he does maybe like 8 to 10%.
No, the reason why I'm giving him a lot, because as you said, he has a history of this shit. So it's like. My thing is, but in a way, it's an uncompromising position for him, because what if he would have stopped it? What if he'd have said, "Fuck it, y'all doing the most. I'm going home." Can you imagine how pissed off the fan? It would have more 8 people would have died. It probably would have started a riot. So he was in an uncompromising situation.
January 6th.
You gotta be fair.
Everyone's mad at Trump because he incited violence.
That's different.
On that day.
On that day. That's different. And that is a man of power.
No, it was leading up. He's saying the election is rigged. If the vice president doesn't speak up, we're gonna fight shit.
On that specific day, Donald Trump said we're gonna march down.
Yes, he did.
Y'all go ahead. I'm right here.
On January 6th, that morning, Donald Trump said we're gonna march down. Travis didn't say nothing.
Exactly. And Travis Scott is a fucking artist. This is the president of the fucking free world who was telling people that. Totally 2 different levels of power. You understand?
But I will say this.
Violence.
No.
I will say this.
He's the president. He shouldn't have said no shit like that. Travis is just an artist.
When you are at a Travis Scott concert, I'm telling you, it's the same way it's been at at a Kanye West concert. It's literally like Kanye was. It's a video of Kanye security trying to like bum rush people to get out of his way, and Kanye like, yo, he stopped the security. He was like, yo, watch this. Kanye was just like, everybody moved out his way. Everybody like the scene just hearted.
No, I remember when
That's how it is when you're at like one of those Travis Scott concerts. So I understand what you're talking about with him inciting violence. Because if Travis Scott says "fuck that nigga up,"
they're gonna do it.
I guarantee you that nigga got fucked up.
Yeah.
But on this specific day, he didn't say that. He didn't do none of that.
It's all about the people you attract. Fam.
No, but it's all
At the
about
end
your
of the
decisions
day,
too.
It's a lot of 2021. You can realize that a lot of shit that's happening ain't supposed to be happening. Hold on.
Yeah,
for sure.
We got the people dying at concerts.
Yeah,
we got
do.
people getting shot up behind in movies.
Yes.
Dog, shout out Brandon Lee. R.I.P. Brandon Lee. That's been happening.
Didn't
Bruce Lee's son.
in The Crow.
Yeah.
He was accidentally shot during the scene by an
That
actor.
was in 91.
93.
Hold on, that shit loaded.
93.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
93.
yeah.
No, what
That
happened was
back in
the
early
the
90s.
primer was live
And
it hit him in the
And actually, it happened another time on Mark Wahlberg and Kevin Hart movie. Someone died. So
Damn,
so
that
people
was recent.
So people,
Well,
the energy of the world is speaking to us.
no, it's called incompetence. When you are
That's a
supposed,
fact.
when people are supposed, your job, if you don't do your job, it's like in the street. If your man don't do your job, people die. Vaughn, Pac, all those people, when someone is not doing their part, that shit crumbles.
Okay.
So you have to do your job.
All right, let's get to Will Smith.
That nigga need to shut up.
His doing his part. It seems like every week Jada has a story about Tupac, and then after that, Will Smith has to come back as a simp.
Look, man.
Pac had the realest song. How long will they mourn me? For Jada, forever.
And,
just gotta take a step
recently,
back and look.
Will Smith said that he was jealous of Pac.
Oh, he been said that. He said it on the Breakfast Club.
He said that 2 years ago on the Breakfast Club that he was jealous of Pac, but it came out again recently because it was in his book.
Yep.
Which he has the #1 book in the world right now.
It didn't come out
because
yet.
It did come out.
It did come out?
Yeah, that's all he's doing right now is selling his book.
Yep.
So him saying, "Yo, I hated Pac. Jada won't fuck me."
He looking at the cash. No, he looking at his phone. He looking at his cash app.
Selling his book, man. That's
He
all
looking at his
he's
Venmo.
doing. You go on Will Smith's Instagram right now. This motherfucker's in Sri Lanka holding a book that just say Will.
Guys, I just watched his YouTube. I love Will Smith.
I love he's embarrassing.
Everybody love Will Smith. Everybody love Will Smith. Put your hands up.
No, you gotta love.
You gotta love Will Smith,
Will Smith.
bro. He got a movie coming out being Serena and
Serena's dad.
and
Yeah.
the dad. I'm gonna watch that with my daughter. I know I'm gonna cry.
I'm gonna see it. I love Will Smith.
Tell the truth.
So what Jada's doing? You want Will Smith to shut up?
Yes, be
I want
quiet.
Jada to shut the fuck up.
Both of them, but Will, it's like the shit he's just putting out now. It's like, all right, man.
But AJ, you don't think that people? You don't think Will Smith knows that everyone knows that the jig is up between them two? So he might as well. This book is having him.
I'm getting the fuck out of here.
He's getting the fuck out of here. You about to witness the real Will Smith.
No, but there are ways.
There's a lot of videos of him saying the person that I led on for all these years and not
It's
him.
not me.
Yeah, we know. I get.
So
but
why do you have an issue with him speaking out?
Because I've been knew that already. For me
You didn't know
personally,
that?
I did know that. First of all, it's Hollywood. 95% of the motherfuckers are not what they appear. But for him now, it's a way of handling it privately, so you can grow. Like he needs to grow by himself because I don't want to he needs to heal and then let the world know what's going on. Right now, it's a shit show. Like I don't want to hear every 5 minutes. Like I just heard he had made advances at Hillary Karen Parsons from the Fresh Prince and she cut him off. Okay, that's cool, nigga. Just
he already spanked that.
What? I don't think he hit that.
You don't think Will?
Julie.
I don't think Will hit that. I don't think.
You don't think Will hit Hillary?
No, I don't think he has. I don't think. I think other people hit that he knew that he's jealous of. And he just taking L's. Like, look, Pac is right now. Look, you know why Pac does this? This was meant for Will. He said, I got a W. He said W. No. I just think Will is that guy that he wanted to be something so bad more than what he wasn't. And of course, but that's Hollywood. That's why I said a lot of those dudes are not what we think. That's why I like their profession, not them as a person, because I don't know them. But yes, for Will though, man, just chill in silence, man. Heal privately. Heal to the point where when you do make these comments, you don't. It's too soon. I guess for me, I want to say, Will, it's too soon to be letting all this shit out the bag. But like you said, he's trying to sell.
It's too soon. What are you waiting for?
Heal.
No, I think Will is already healed.
He's already healing.
Look,
That's what his YouTube specials are about.
No, I think Will is already healed because like 2 years ago he came back to Instagram. Well, no, he started his
Instagram.
He started his YouTube, and it was just like Will Smith was instantly the most famous person again on the planet just off some fucking Instagram videos.
I'm trying to think, why is Will Smith so relatable? Like, is
what?
I'm trying to think.
Fucking Smith.
He's Will Smith. He's a black man who grew up. He didn't grow up in the hood. He grew up middle class, well brought off. People forget he was gonna be well off without Hollywood. He got accepted to MI Yep. So he's not stupid. He's a smart, intelligent man. You know why Will can relate? Yeah. Will is the black man that we all grew up where we were either too black for white or too white for black. And we know what it's like to be rejected because we can't give you that thug incitement. That's why he could never have Jada's heart. So Will is just speaking for black men out there who might have known what the life was like, but they went another way. I want to walk the righteous path and try to do what's right.
All I'm gonna say is when Drake said that 10 years ago, and you called him a pussy.
What?
Look, Drake said, I'm too white for the black kids and too black for the whites, and you called him a pussy.
I mean, look, but Drake different. Drake different. Fuck that. No, Will, I feel like Will is more relatable because Will.
I feel like. Go ahead.
Will is that, like I said, Will is that black man who he probably did have some rough elements in his life, but he went against that though and said, "I'm still going to do what's right." He's a good person living in a wrong world.
This is what he did. He said. He's the oldest of his siblings.
Yeah.
He saw his dad, which was the militant dude, the controller, whatever. He saw his dad hit his mom. And that moment changed his life.
Yeah, he wanted to kill him.
He stood there. His brother ran and his sister did something. But at that moment, he decided that he's going to be the person that he took blame for that. He started to be like the person that's like try to be the nice person to lighten up the moment. Yeah. So from that, we got Will Smith, we got the movies, the actor, all that shit in his head comes from that traumatic moment. So from what we got from him was the fake Will. So now we getting the real Will. Yeah,
but that's why I said Will ain't no bitch. I think I want to say it like this. Will ain't no bitch.
He called himself a coward because he didn't do nothing.
Well, that's just guilt though. As a child,
let me just tell you all why Will Smith is so relatable, right? Because Fresh Prince came out when?
In the 89. It came out in the late 80s, 89, I think. It came out in 89.
No, it was 89.
It was because that was right after he went.
Weird colors.
That's why when he was broke after his rap, remember, he was the man in the 80s. So it came out in the late 80s, maybe early 90s. It was either 89 or 90.
So this is why, right? The very first rap Grammy went to who?
Will Smith and Jazzy J.
Top 5 best sitcoms of the 90s was who?
Fresh Prince.
From 1996 to 2004, who had a blockbuster smash every summer?
Will.
So our childhood, our parents' young adulthood, everything was Will fucking Smith every year. That's why Will Smith is relatable.
Nigga so big.
That's why we know Will Smith. That's why we feel like, oh shit, it's Will Smith. It's a reason why. It's a reason why when you said raise a hand if you love Will Smith. All 3 hands went up, and I'm sure countless hands went up. Because who the fuck don't fuck with Will Smith?
Look, you so good. He got the fucking word jiggy in the dictionary.
Oh, get jiggy.
Jiggy is in a dictionary. That's some shit. If you play that in the club right now, everybody from all races is doing this. No.
The summer don't start until I hear summertime.
Summertime. And let's not forget, Will had bars in the 80s. Motherfuckers sleep on him because they think it's cartoonish. No, Will had bars. And the reason why I was going to say he's also relatable, Will, y'all niggas, people forget, Will caught a violent criminal charge in the 80s when he was. Yeah, he got a mugshot. No, what I mean by is like, When it comes by what people think, because unfortunately some of the culture thinks Will is a soft ass nigga. It's not.
Movie, Pelican Brief or some shit.
Pelican Brief. Do you
You
mean
talking about the Philadelphia joint when he was like
no? That's Tom. That's Tom Hanks and Denzel. That's not. You're talking about 6 Degrees of Separation with him and Stockard Channing. But no, it's a lot of people always had that issue because the chick, the chick from Salt and Pepper used to date Will, and she even said that her heart, she regrets it now because she fucked with Tretch afterwards, and it's like you. So that's what I'm saying. Exactly. Will is the guy that most women don't appreciate until it's too late. That's why I feel like he's relatable because you can relate to him. Like, damn, if he's not getting
doing you dirty,
right. And that's what I'm saying. Will is just, but at this time, Will just, I get it. If you're healed, God bless you. If you get healed, God bless you. But
we could talk about this topic another time because I know we already got a relationship topic for today. But do you even want to be with a girl after you see other niggas treating her crazy?
No. That's real.
For real.
Because I mean, because I would feel like maybe them niggas they ain't do the right thing.
No, look. I had a woman that like I love to death, right? Treat her amazing. And then I saw like another nigga treat her crazy after me and her putting up with it, and it was just like, oh. Then when she tried to come back to me, it's like, no, you don't even respect yourself the way.
Her.
Yeah, it's just like something you don't even respect yourself the way that I thought that you deserve to be treated. So now I see that you will just let somebody treat you crazy.
That's right.
Come out of here.
But you're right. Some people like chaos, and that goes for men and women. Because niggas out there will put up with
chaos. They love arguing.
Yes, because a lot of people. I tell people, whoever you fucking date reflects what you like. That reflects you. That reflects you. So. If you dating ugly motherfuckers out here, nigga, that's what you think, that's what you gonna get, or you comfortable with. So yes, that's why I say Will is relatable, because Will is that guy that was like, fuck, like, I'm here. I ain't got no felonies. I ain't doing this. I'm doing right. You ain't gotta wake up at 9 a.m. to go to court. You can wake up at 9 a.m. to go to my graduation, as I always say. But you right. How did you feel? How did you process that, Ron, when that chick chose chaos and you was like,
nah, cause like we was like done, but I'm still cool with like all of my exes for real, like most of them.
Right.
But and she was just telling me about her issues, and I was just like, damn. And you going for that? And she was just like, ooh. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Why you dealing with that, right? And then she was just ooh, and I'm like, man, all right. So then. It got to the point where it was like, Slim, like I still view you as who you are. I'm not going to disrespect you, but I'm not going to go above and beyond the way that I was. It's like you don't even respect yourself to that point. Like your first respect has to be self-respect. Because I ain't going to let nobody, the main topic of the day, I ain't going to let nobody disrespect me or play crazy with me.
Facts.
Because I gotta show you how I deserve to be treated first.
Facts. No, I agree. It astounds me how, like you said, they will put up. I'll be like, wait. He did what? Yeah, he stole $10,000 from me.
B.
What?
What other time we at?
It's 10:11. All
right, cause I ain't trying to stay too long on this topic.
I know, but I've known a woman, a man.
It's crazy.
Not he didn't steal 10,000. I'm just exaggerating, but he still stole. He still stole 2,200. I'm sitting here like this.
It's just the self-respect,
right?
Man.
But the simple fact that she went back and fucked him and lived with him, I was like, well, what happened? She was like, well, he gave me some of the money back. And me being nosy, I'm like, what's some of it? He gave me 300 back.
Crazy.
I'm just sitting there like that's why I say the hell with Robin Givens of the world, because remember how she was on the interview talking about how dangerous that man was and how it was a living hell. But according to Tyson, that nigga said I was beating that shit up even afterwards. Yeah. He said the only reason I stopped because Brad Pitt showed up. That's fucked up. He was like, and they asked him, what did you feel when Brad Pitt came there? I wasn't gonna get no pussy no more. That's so real.
Because it's, and like as a,
damn, man, yeah, people are like, yeah. No, you are in no position to do that after the deaf community.
Come on.
Write that shit down or something.
You hold up fingers.
Right, no, write it down. Write it down.
No. Hold on, time out. Go lower.
No, he means the number, fool.
Lower. That again. Lower. Lower. No, lower.
Donut, man.
Yes.
Damn.
Yes. Higher. Higher. Go all the way up. All the way.
Stop it, nigga.
All the way. Now that. Yes.
Oh Jesus, man! Like
Again.
Oh no.
And just stop being rude, man. Damn, like what the fuck?
Yo,
dude?
no wonder we can't get.
Like-
no wonder Instagram shut us down.
Yo.
He said, "I'm like, man,
I'm gonna say don't.
I'm not even gonna do it. I
afraid.
can't. I can't. After the
Look,
after the last time,
man. No, man. God.
yeah, ain't nobody. Look, man.
No, it's not about bit.
Y'all
Yes.
scared of the hump, the midget community. Y'all scared of all the communities.
But
Don't you know all we got is ourselves?
there's a reason why Instagram
All we got is
Instagram
ourselves.
videos blocked. They
This
said,
is motherfucking toxic masculinity at its fucking finest.
Yeah.
We are getting canceled everywhere.
Time out.
We're gonna speak up for ourselves.
Deaf. So
She tried to get me
So
fired.
it's-
Did you
it's-
forget?
it's-
She
it's
tried
a-
to get me fired.
it's a war between deafs and black people.
you know what he said?
What the fuck?
He said he wish he
Look,
coulda
man,
smacked
time
her.
out. Shut up,
He said
AJ.
he coulda-
So now we got Scottie Pippen, right?
Woo! Get him his flowers.
So Scottie Pippen has been on this tour because he after Michael Jordan put out his Last Dance doc, Scottie Pippen said, "Yo, I'm putting out a book, and in this book, I want Michael Jordan to know he ain't shit. He ain't ever gonna be shit, and he wouldn't have been shit without me."
And we weren't that tight anyway. He was like, we weren't that tight anyway.
And
We ain't talk like that.
time
Fuck that nigga.
Time out. And it ain't just me. The rest of the team feel the same way.
Right. That's what makes it worse. He's speaking for everybody. Yo, fuck that nigga.
He said, I spoke to all my teammates. They all said, fuck Mike.
He did his research. That nigga. Hey, look, man. Look, yo.
So the coach of the Golden State Warriors is Steve Kerr, who played on the last 3 Bulls championships. Said they asked Steve Kerr. He said, "Yeah, I spoke to Scotty, but I love Mike. I love Scotty." like he said, "Yeah, I spoke to Scotty, but I love them both." You feel?
Right. It's like,
no.
Scotty, what the fuck, dog? These niggas are not gonna get on camera and be like, yeah, fuck MJ. No.
Think about behind
No,
the scenes.
Mike
Scotty's
is
like
a
trying to tell
billionaire.
his teammates, "Yo, I need you to speak up. Have my back on this." Nah, I love Michael. Come on, man. Speak on Michael.
Nah, say fuck Michael.
Say
Nah,
fuck
I can't do that. I
Go on
can't do
camera.
that.
Go to these white people and say fuck Michael.
Nah, I ain't doing that.
Only-
What I'm trying to figure out, where is this shit coming from? Is
Last
it-
Dance.
Last Dance, he feels
It
some
was
type of way.
Last Dance was like a year and a half ago.
Yeah, but he feels.
So he's going around with these. He's talking to all these white reporters. They ask him
No.
questions. He should have known his brother Mike.
It's not his brother.
That's not his brother.
You would think that they were so
Brother.
cool,
No.
and then now he want to speak on the flu game. Come on
Look,
now,
no, not-
how you
not-
gonna
not-
speak on
Look,
Michael's flu
look,
game?
He said.
I had a back injury. Fuck flu. Fuck
Now,
the flu.
I'm telling you right now, I've played basketball sick before. You cannot do anything with a bad back. So I feel Scotty on that one. If your back is fucked up, you can't run, you can't jump. So Scotty, he did show out those last 2 seasons with his bad back. But Mike gave you 38 with the flu, G.
Yeah,
You know how hard it is to score 38 in the NBA?
extremely
That's
hard.
tough.
It's tough.
And for him to do that
Sick.
that's tough.
If I knew that you were lying about your flu, I'm not gonna put my arms around you and try to help you.
I don't think he said he was lying.
You didn't see that video?
He said he was lying about it.
Yeah, he say,
say
nah,
no.
he full of shit. See, that's the thing about Scotty. Scotty is being that ex-girlfriend
Yeah.
who all of a sudden,
Why you want to speak up now?
right? All of a sudden, the dick
No.
ain't big anymore, and you didn't come 10 times, and you
Right.
ain't got videos,
Where
and
is
you
this
cry.
coming from?
Right,
You trying to
that
get
is
paid off
Scotty.
this?
Scotty is that
You trying to
female.
get
It's
paid?
like, oh word, I ain't that.
Scotty's thing is he just thinks he's not getting his flowers. Scotty feels like he's
Give
not
Scotty
getting
his
his credit.
flowers.
Because let's keep it frank. Michael Jordan was getting put out in the first round all the time before Scotty became an all-star. When Scotty became an all-star, that's when Michael Jordan started going to the Eastern Conference Finals.
What, Detroit?
That's when Michael Jordan started winning championships.
Detroit?
Yeah.
Yeah, but at the same
Like,
time,
he
though,
didn't do none of this
no,
without Scotty.
but at the same
He
time,
had all-stars on his team before Scotty.
yeah, but Michael was still. His accolades. Michael was still that dude before he just couldn't do it by himself, and he was playing the immortal Bad Boys, which, in my opinion, if it wasn't like the Bad Boys, really are one of the biggest reasons why Jordan's is the Jordan we know of today, because that elevated him not just mentally but physically. Because before then, Jordan was Ron's shape, and he was a high flying highlight. But he said, "No, I got to get ripped after the Jordan rules." So I tell people, physical is more mental than physical. Let that make sense.
It's the same way with Scottie Pippen, because when they in '90 when they lost to the Pistons. That's Scottie's famous migraine games where he got fouled real hard by the Pistons. Them niggas was fucking him up. He said he had migraines. He couldn't play. But people said he didn't have migraines. He was just being a bitch. But once Scottie got in that gym and how Michael Jordan said, Scottie, I need you. Just fight. I'm going to fight with you. So once Michael knew he couldn't do it without Scottie Pippen.
Yep.
All these other niggas, BJ Armstrong was an all-star. He was cool.
Horace Grant
was an all-star. He was cool.
Bill Paxton.
But Scottie, I need you. Like you are different.
Yeah.
When the Bulls won their first championship, who guarded Magic Johnson? It wasn't Michael fucking Jordan. It's that one famous picture of Michael Jordan looking down Magic Johnson in Game 1 with Magic. When Michael said, "I'm gonna guard Magic." You know what the fuck happened in Game 1?
What?
Lakers won, blew the Bulls the fuck out. Games 2, 3, 4, and 5. Scottie was like, "Yo, I got Magic." And you know who won 2, 3, 4, and 5? The fucking Bulls. It's a difference. Magic was needed. I mean, Scottie was needed. Give Scottie his flowers. 8-time All Defensive First Team. One of the best players in NBA history, Scottie Pippen, but you're just not Mike.
Right, you're not Mike, and that's the thing that I think that Scottie wants. He wants the same level of flowers that Mike's gotten, but it's like you're not going to get that because you weren't, because unfortunately it took Mike to make the man out of you as well. And my thing is where I tell Scott, and I tell people, all right, Scottie, if you wanted to be that true nigga, you didn't hold it down.
Whoa. Time out.
This man was underpaid.
Time out.
He made that choice.
Not
he
even
made
about
that choice.
Underpaid.
Basketball.
Michael Jordan never had the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference without Scottie Pippen. When Michael Jordan retired, Scottie Pippen finished second in the MVP and was the number 1 seed in the East.
And what happened when they got to the playoffs? See, I'm not talking about records. I'm talking about what happened when it was his time to take over in the playoffs.
We got 1 more minute. We got to move on to something else.
Okay, when he got to the playoffs, he shit the bed. Because
and when Michael came back that next year, Michael shit the bed. And in the second round, they didn't make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. And they lost because of Mike.
But they lost. But in fairness, they lost against an up and coming Magic team that was solid too.
And they swept the very next year.
All right, that was next year. We're not talking about that season. Michael had just come back. There's a difference. When you just come back, you know you got to get there.
We're not gonna put it that Mike just came back, because I hate when people say Mike just came back. So when Mike put 55 on the Knicks before that, did he just come back? Yeah. When Mike put 45 on the Magic, 45 on the Magic before that, did he just come back?
Yeah.
When he put 37 on the Pacers in the first round, did he just come back?
Okay, I understand what you're saying. We gotta move on, but it's just weird because it's like Robin.
I just don't see Scotty's point.
It's like Robin speaking out against
Fuck
Batman.
Bitch ass nigga.
Right.
Nigga,
I'm the one that got all those motherfucking.
I sprayed his suit. That's why it's the Dark Knight. He wanted to be something else.
Here's Talk TV. We got AJ Turnup, Champagne Ron. We're gonna go to our relationship topic first. But in the beginning, in the interview, but we got 2 minutes right now. Did y'all hear Joe Biden, the king of blacks, say
I
this?
don't want to talk about Joe Biden.
I've adopted the.
Can they hear this?
Great Negro at the time, pitcher in the Negro League went on to become a great pitcher in the pros in the
Sleepy Joe.
Major League Baseball after Jackie Robinson. His name is Satchel Paige.
Okay.
President Biden refers to basketball legend Satchel Paige as the great Negro at the time.
They were in the Negro Leagues. Now, I do not agree with calling and I hate the fact that black people in like the 40s, 50s, and 60s didn't like being called black. They preferred being called Negroes. Because I can't stand being called Negro. Don't call me no fucking Negro.
Don't call me Negro or colored. I don't like it.
But if you call MLK black, he would have got pissed off.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm a Negro in this country. What the fuck? No, the fuck I'm not.
It's weird how
No, the
times
fuck
change.
I'm not.
Well, remember, like you said, that's a different times. In those
Slim.
times, maybe
He's still stuck in 1950. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Look, these
He
niggas,
still thinks Satchel Paige is still around.
these niggas started a league on their own and called it the Negro Leagues. That's what they decided to call themselves.
Joe Biden is no. It's this classic clip of him saying he knows a black dude named Corn Pop. he had a knife fight with a black dude named Corn Pop.
No, I ain't going for that. I don't
Now.
believe that. I don't believe that.
What's this in your hand,
I don't
Biden?
believe
What
that.
is this? It's a phone, Biden. What? It doesn't have a cord. I gotta go call my mama. You don't need a cord anymore, sir.
I
Yeah,
don't believe that. He ain't really say that.
we fucked up, Joe.
Corn. Hey yo, he has
Biggest
his
scam of
worst.
the century.
He has his worst approval rating,
Yes.
bet.
and of all, well, not all time, but in a while, but
Of all time.
But even Kamala Harris, the vice president, has
Fuck her
a
too.
worse
Fuck her too.
has
G.
a worse approval rating, even worse than Dick Cheney,
Fuck her
the
too,
motherfucker,
G.
the vice president
That shot a
of
nigga
George
in the
Bush, that
face.
shot a nigga with a Remington.
Oh,
How can Kamala Harris? do
Cause
worse
nobody doing shit. It's like where the fuck these
Dog.
niggas go? They just took the title and ran.
Look, and I fucked with Kamala Harris. I was sitting there thinking this bitch was different. She played her black card. She played her minority card. She played her female card. She played her Indian card. She played her HBCU card. She played her AKA card. Everything. And then the second they won the election, I ain't seen her since.
She's supposed to be part of the border. Where's she at though?
Don't come.
Where's she at? Don't come.
Don't come.
But now immigrants are getting 400. People that went over the border that lost their kids are getting $450K allegedly. But you know, we're gonna move on to the relationship. What are you gonna say, AJ? She played. She played them niggas very well. Took them.
she said she took her turban and dipped. That's fucked up.
I see why you wrote it down. That's savagery.
Look, man.
That's terrible.
I didn't write that. I wrote.
So,
I
are we
said
doing-
this is a lovely lady. See?
Are we doing Kanye? Or we gonna say that
Now
for
we're
next
gonna
week?
move on.
Last topic of the night.
Last topic. We're gonna go to our engineer. We got a question out there. Let me see. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Let me see if I can get Ron to. Let's see if I can find the corn pop.
Nah, man, I don't believe that shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Corn pop.
I know a nigga
That
named
sounds
Corn
like
Pop.
some. You remember the Outsiders? Soda pop.
Slim.
That's maybe where he got it from.
Soda
He saw
pop.
a soda pop with a switchblade.
Slim.
The Soldiers and the Greases.
Joe Biden. Well, an old video from 2017 went viral this weekend, and in the video, Biden tells a story from his youth when he was.
Back in those days, sure, things had changed. One of the things you had to use, if you used pomade in your hair, you had to wear a baby cap.
This nigga old as shit.
Wouldn't listen. I said, hey, Esther, you, off the board. I'll come up and drag you off.
Okay.
Oh.
I got back in those days.
This nigga old as shit.
Chain went across the deep end. And he cut off the 6-foot length of chain. So I walked.
Also known as getting smacked with the Rust Belt.
Anyway, he called him corn pop. Corn pop was a bad dude. That's what he said. Anyway,
Tough.
all right, let's get to the relationship.
All right, so we have both a male and a female question. Which one would you want to hear first?
I want to hear the
The female
female.
question.
Female question.
Yes,
Yes,
a
yes,
lady.
yes.
All right, here we go. Question from a lady. I just got married, and my now husband is asking if his son can come live with us. His son is disrespectful, and I don't want him living in our home. If my husband moves him in, I'll move out.
Ooh.
What should I do about that?
Did it say how old the son is?
It did not say more info
Damn.
than that.
Because boys can be disrespectful from like 4 to.
Look, man.
Shit.
If I date a woman, marry a woman, part of that responsibility is taking on. If she has children, it's part of taking on those children. Like y'all know, I come from a blended family. I don't even refer to her as my stepmom. Never have. Like that's my mom, and I know I had like my moments where I was wild towards her because I'm thinking I want my mom here.
Do you think she said to your dad, if you bring him here, I'm not going to be here?
Never. Never. I know my older brother left, but it wasn't something because of something that they had. It was just Corey just wasn't no county nigga. He needed to be in the city. Like,
Okay, wait. Can you read that again, please? The mic. Yeah.
I just got married, and my now husband's
Just got
asking if
married.
his son can come live with us. His son is disrespectful, and I don't want him living in our home. If my husband moves him in, I'll move out. What should I
AJ?
do about this?
I mean, you just got married. I mean, first of all, the age of the son really does play a big,
exactly.
Does
vital
I was about to
role.
say that.
It plays a
His ass
very
could be
vital
stinky.
role. But if he is
Eating
disrespectful,
corn chips.
that's your wife. So at the end of the day, your son is going to be, if he's young or to be a grown man, at the end of the day, that son is going to have to find a way of his own. So, but you still have your wife. So you want your wife to be happy. And
To be
first of
number
all,
one?
it's
Yes.
not that too, but it's not
Come
even
on,
just
fam.
about that.
I gotta disagree with
It's
you on
not it's
that.
not even about being number one. See, that's the problem. Everybody wants to be in a label, in a ranking, when you shouldn't do that.
never that.
It's always a priority in
one,
a certain
yeah.
situation. That is the man's wife. If that boy is disrespectful and she's uncomfortable, he needs to recognize that, because letting him in, that could lead to inner conflict. You don't want your wife and your
Sure.
son going at it, so he has to make that decision.
I'm so happy that AJ said that, because me and my father, y'all know how much I love my father, how
Yep.
I feel about my dad. We had this conversation when I was in high school, because me and my mom were like getting into it. And he was like, "Yo, you leaving in a few years? I'm gonna be with her forever." like he was like, "Dog, like you gotta straighten this shit out, because you gonna get a."
What were you doing?
I was just wilding.
Did you have no respect for her?
No, I always respected her. It was just moments where, you know what I'm saying?
She was trying to be a mother.
No. Because she's always been a mother. Like when Tupac says all my childhood memories, I think I feel all the sweet things you did for me. I think of her whenever I hear that line.
And that's your mom?
No, yeah. I always think of her when
Your stepmom.
yeah,
Wow.
because she was the person that when I was coughing, she literally, like, I have a distinct memory. I was coughing in bed. I was probably like 6 years old, 7. She came in there with motherfucking Robitussin, woo, woo, like, and that was like that meant something to me crazy.
I wonder how women are like that when they will take someone else's son as theirs.
Yeah.
Someone will have an issue with that, saying is whoever said that shit. Did they not hang out? What did they? I'm trying to think. Like, you gotta be able to. You can't give the dad like an ultimatum. Like,
Right.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But you know what?
That's crazy.
Circumstantial things happen, because if there's a difference between taking the responsibility of a child where they had it before you got in there. Can you imagine if someone they had to take care of it? They had to take care of a child, and the nigga cheated on that person with her, and then got pregnant.
But that's
what I'm saying. It's circumstances are different.
That's different. But
Right.
let's just take it for face value that this was a child that was made before this relationship started.
Gotcha.
So this child was made before this relationship started, and he's coming into this marriage with this child.
Yeah.
When you accept this man, you accept his children. When that
Exactly.
man accepted you,
It goes
he
both
accepted
ways.
your
Yeah.
children.
exactly.
Yeah.
There is no.
The issue should be with the mother. With the stepmom. But go ahead.
What you mean?
Whatever issue that the mom has, the stepmom has, she had to deal with it, because you can't have a man pick between his son or his wife.
No. Now that, like, now
That man might be
now
depressed.
this is where we get into the age. Right. Look, 12 and under. That baby's here.
Right.
13 through 17, we gonna work on it.
Yep.
18 and up,
Yeah.
My man.
Yeah. Because that's your wife.
my man.
That, and like you said, you can
Look.
attest to this. Your father was saying, "Look, this
Exactly.
is my wife."
Exactly.
And you can't
Slim,
disrespect her in that
look,
way.
I am literally Ronald Jr.
right.
Look,
So this is
that man came in my room and said, "Hey, you gotta work this shit out."
right, and that's his because
you're not about to fuck up
that's
my
his
marriage.
partner. That's his life. That's why they say lifelong partner. Like there's a scene in Power with
Mm-hmm.
fucking Tariq the dude, not Tariq, but his associate, the dude put his hands on Mary J. Blige, his mother, and his father is a kingpin in jail. When his father found out that his son put his hands on his wife, he had the security guard in the jail cell whoop his ass. And what did the dad do? Sat down, looked at him, and said, "Don't you ever put your hands on my wife." That's his son. Now that is his flesh and blood son, but he understood the dynamics. That is my wife.
That's my
lifelong. No, that's my lifelong partner. I love you. You are my child, but at the same time, you don't disrespect my. He didn't say don't disrespect your mother or don't put your hands on your mother. He said don't disrespect my wife. Again,
I feel
that's his partner.
As a step parent, you should understand the situation. You should be able to be around the child. Before, you shouldn't have no rules saying or whatever in your head saying he can't be around or
The
he
age.
should be around.
If you're
like,
disrespectful,
those things
no.
are all crazy.
Right, but if you're disrespectful, there is a difference because that's a threat to my marriage. Because I've seen where people have allowed outside influences fuck up a marriage because of something else. No, that is my lifelong partner.
I know situations where the daughter messed up the relationship with the mom and the stepdad.
Yeah, because when you, and this is another thing in the black community, kids need to mind their own fucking business with parents. Whatever's going on between your parents, you are never going to know the entire story. Even if you do as an adult, it is your duty to keep that boundary. So if your 14-year-old child is intervening with grown shit, that's how shit gets fucked up. Because that's not your business, not your place. That's why, for me, I hopefully I can try to do this. If I have an argument with my wife or something, we need to take this in the room and discuss this, not in front of the child, because I don't want my child, to see that shit. Because I don't want to bring them into that shit where they feel it's normal or they see that. Because children are going to take sides, or they're going to look at it from a wrong perspective because they're children. They don't know the story.
All right, ladies.
So, young lady, I'm sorry if we didn't answer your question, but this is what we have to offer you. Look, depending on the child, if he's 12 or under, shut the fuck up and deal with it, G. Try to get some counseling. Try to have like a group therapy session.
Give him candy.
If it's 13 through 17, you just gotta tough it out. Boom, boom, boom.
Nah, you gotta see where this goes.
18 and up, man.
Bye.
Tell that nigga. Hey, look, bro. Woo. Now, what's the main question?
No, we gotta go.
Oh, we didn't.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
But it was a great show.
Woo.
We talked about Aaron Rodgers. We talked about Kyle Rittenhouse. We talked about Will Smith.
Well, I hope you're
Scottie
right.
Pippen get his
For sure,
flowers.
for sure.
Man, look. Here's the flowers, man. Here's the bouquet. Take
Shut
this.
up. Don't disrespect Micah.
You're right. That's the goat.
Scotty, you one of the goats,
Make
man.
sure you give us a like and a comment.
For sure.
Thank you guys for Instagram,
For sure.
utcdnv.com.
For sure.
AJ's birthday coming up.
Whoop.
Whoop.
I'll be
Whoop.
Pippen's number.
Yeah.
Woo. Oh shit. I gotta stop that. I was talking about Pippen. I'm gonna be his number. Woo. I'm gonna be his number.
All right.
Shit.
What y'all doing this weekend?
Not a damn
Shit, I was going to a Friendsgiving, but I got uninvited.
I ain't doing shit. I gotta save my strength for my birthday.
All right. So, Ishtar TV, we out. Stay black.
Boom.